Brent's in the house, Nintendo's in the house. Let's get rolling. We got a fun question today.
Wait, if we're in the house and we're street, it's got to be in the hizzy.
We're in the hizzy, man.
In the
up
hizzy
in the streets.
with the snizzy, with the
up in the crib, man.
With the tea from Panizzi.
I got my phone Izzy. All right, check this out.
We're dorks. No, we're nerds. Dork Street's
Dork Street's over there. Dork Street's easy street up the road. All right, check this out, guys. I had a thought. I put it on Mike Zeroh. I'm going to plug you real quick on your channel,
I
Mike
love
Zeroh.
this stuff. I'll make sure I put a link there.
Mike Zeroh, you're the shit. We'll put a link. You're the shit because you're quick with the content. You talk about a lot. Love it. So on one of your videos, I got your comment section freaking out a little bit. It was fun. I posted on there, gosh, I think Kylo Ren should don the Vader mask. And it blew up, and everyone was agreeing with me, and the other half was like, no one deserves to wear that mask except Anakin, you know, and all this stuff. It was a fun little debate. So much fun that it got enough attention to where on our channel, I want to bring up the same topic. So, to my boy Brent, I ask you, what would you think if Kylo picked up that Vader mask and put it on?
Wait, the wrecked ruin one?
Oh, that would be dope, but that would look scary.
This is pinching my face.
That scar is from the mask when I put it on.
No, like a new Vader mask?
Like he brings back his family heirloom, is what it is now, to me. And he's the same blood as his grandfather, and people respect and fear that man. And the mask is a sign of fear. Do you think to control this galaxy, it would hurt or help if he wore that thing?
I think it would hurt for a couple reasons. Number one, Vader wasn't really as well known throughout the galaxy as the Emperor was. Vader was kind of the enforcer. So he was known through the political channels and things like that, but the common person wouldn't know, really wouldn't know who Vader was. And he's now Supreme Leader.
Okay, but people knew who Luke was. Legends of Luke.
Well, legends, yeah. But the other thing is, the reason I don't think he would is because all through The Last Jedi he's talking about kill the past, let it go. And Vader is a symbol of that past.
Very true. Very true.
Plus, when Snoke says you're just a child in the mask, I think he's forsworn masks forever. I think masks have become taboo for him now.
You're right, and that kind of sucks for Star Wars to me because that's kind of a message from the director, I think. Like, we're not going to put the mask back on. We're not going to be so cliche as other Star Wars to have the bad guy in a mask. Now, I disagree with that because not only in Star Wars, growing up as a kid, and I always refer to myself growing up as a kid because that's when you form, you know, the most character for these passions that I had. You know, I always saw bad guys as they either didn't show their face, and that goes back to Inspector Gadget, just a hand pitting a cat, and I love the mystery because you don't want to know what he looks like. Just like Halo franchise, you don't know what the main character looks like. It's a lot of mystery. And ever since I was growing up, every bad guy either had no face, you couldn't see the human aspect of them.
Cobra Commander, or they had a mask on. And that goes from everywhere, from G.I. Joe to Star Wars to you name it, Star Trek. Okay, but everyone had some mystery. The bad guys didn't show you who they were, you didn't want to know who they were, and the minute you know who they were, you know, kind of took away from the mystery and you were less angry at the person because they were more humanistic inside. So to take away from the franchise in general helmets and call it like a little kid type thing disappoints me in case that they never go back to masks again. But for this specific story, Brent is right. He wants to kill the past. It wouldn't be an evolution of the character. It would be steps backwards. And I guess the franchise, if anything, doesn't need steps backwards. So that answers my question, actually. I was on the fence about it, but after talking to you for a couple minutes, it wouldn't be a good thing. Well, here's the other thing, too. I mean, first of all, it's hard to act with a mask, okay? I mean, Hugo Weaving pulled it off in V for Vendetta.
Kylo did in Force Awakens. I don't want to keep going forward right now and not saying that because I loved him. I could feel his rage.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And I'll touch on that briefly. You know, Vader, we had James Earl Jones's voice acting, so we didn't need the facial expression.
Because his voice alone was quite present.
Right. Now,
Adam Driver, I don't know. I mean, he's a good actor, and I think he did fine with the mask. But I think he did better when we could see his face and his facial expressions.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I'm just thinking of so many scenes right now. Like when he decided not to kill his mom, you saw everything in his face. He couldn't push those buttons.
Right.
He was like, oh,
He's
man.
got an expressive face. You can see his inner conflict. You can see his rage. And we wouldn't get to see that in the mask.
You're absolutely right. They're not going back to the mask.
Right.
They're so not.
So, Adam Driver, though, was, in my opinion, I mean, I didn't know who he was before this.
Do you know his story a little bit?
I know he was a U.S. Marine.
Yeah, after 9/11, he wanted to defend his country, but now he's an actor. That's pretty cool. Stand-up guy.
And, but, I mean, in hindsight, I can't think of anyone that would have been more perfect for this.
He would have been. He is so perfectly emo and dark in a good, positive way. You know, it relates to all the young adults, the kids. It fits what's going on socially in America right now, the types of teenagers, the types of young adults that we have loving and paying for all of these IPs is very akin to Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, I've heard people say he's so metal and he's so cool. And yeah, like Kylo, you know what I mean? Which he's a rager. It's fun. He out of every character in the new Star Wars, Kylo Ren, I think, saves the series in any way you think it can be.
Team Kylo.
Team Luke. No, you're not gonna get me. You almost got me. You almost got me. He's a villain. See, you need a mask, bro.
I do.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so we answered that question with your help. Thanks, Brett.
Well,
They're not going back to the mask, and I need to let the mask go too.
Let it go. Let it go.
Pull the Kylo on me again. You're a good partner, buddy. That was good.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
You got voices. That's pretty good. You just need to get a cat now.
Right.
And a badass metal arm with spikes on it.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
So.
All right, that's enough nerd talk for now. Stop rolling your eyes, guys. The video's gonna end.
Right. Okay. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe. Hit that like. Smash it like a helmet or mask or whatever you want.
Nice.
Whatever. And thanks for watching. X-Force.